Hey y'all, my name is Jordan Sullivan for those of you who don't know me, and I'm in the 10th grade and I go to Brandon High School and I play volleyball at Brandon High School. But Austin asked some of us students who went on the mission trip this year to make a video to tell you guys about some of the stuff we did, or like what we learned, or how we saw God through the trip, or whatever really was on our hearts that we wanted to share with you guys. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about me and then a little bit about what I saw and learned from the trip. And so, like I said before, I play volleyball at Brandon High School, and last summer I got injured. I got whiplash from playing volleyball in one of our games, and so ever since then I've been in and out of volleyball, and I haven't really been able to play since then. And so it was really a hard time for me because volleyball has really just become like something that I've always just done for the last couple of years, and like I've tried to become really good at it if I'm able to. And so it was really hard having to just sit out and watch all my teammates play and work out and get better and do all these things without me. And so that was a really hard time in my life. And but anyway, so this year I wasn't even going to be able to go on the mission trip because I started playing club volleyball this year, and we were supposed to have a tournament at the end of spring break, like when we were going to still be in Puerto Rico. And so I wasn't even going to be able to go. But then God showed me that he had a plan for me from the very beginning, because since I was hurt and had whiplash, I wasn't able to play club volleyball this year. I had to quit. And so I just realized that God always has a plan for us and that his timing is perfect. And it allowed me to be able to go on the mission trip this year. And so once we got there, a bunch of the people there didn't speak English. So we had a translator, but like she wasn't able to be with every single one of us at all times. And so our schedule got flipped around a lot, and we had to be flexible and like adjust to whatever we had to do because of the coronavirus or from the weather or whatever it was. And so one day we had a schedule change, and we went to these apartments for moms and who were single and who had like kids with them. And so we went to the apartments, and we were kind of just like doing like cleanup or like painting the buildings or talking to them if we could, talking to the kids, playing with them, just whatever was needed or whatever. And so me and Phoebe Garrett, who also went on the mission trip with us, we were there cleaning one day. We were sweeping the apartments out, and this one lady who didn't speak English came up. She was trying to get back to her apartment building, and she didn't speak any English, and me and Phoebe don't speak hardly any Spanish, but we were trying to anyway. We were like, hola, ¿cómo estás? Which means hello, how are you? And she answered in like really long like Spanish sentences, and we were like, we don't speak Spanish. And so, but they had taught us how to say God bless you and have a good day in Spanish. And so even though she was trying to communicate with us and we couldn't understand anything she was saying, me and Phoebe said those things to her, and she just smiled and just kept going like to her apartment building. And even though we didn't have a clue what she said to us, and she probably barely understood what we were saying, it was a really heartwarming thing for me, because it showed me that God always has a plan and that we were supposed to be there, because it showed me and Phoebe and that lady that people were there caring for them and that people are appreciative of what you do. And it just really showed me that God knew what he was doing whenever he gave me whiplash last year, because he had it lined up and planned for me to be able to go on the mission trip and have these experiences with everybody and being able to move other people. And so that's all I have today. Thank y'all for listening, and I hope y'all are staying safe out there. See y'all next time.